Chapter 12. Letter to Dad.
It's been 9 years since you and I last spoke. It's been the same amount of time since I received your last letter. I regret never writing back to you after all of those years of receiving your handwritten letters. I hope this letter reaches you. Something tells me it already has. Not a day goes by when I don't think of you. Words can't capture the gratitude I have for being Curt Hempstead's youngest son. But here it goes. Loki and Thor, my cats, are looking at me while I type this. They're hungry, both for food and for love. Loki is now 20 years old. He just keeps ticking, like a furry Timex. Thor belies his Norse mythology, god of thunder, by half squeaking when he meows. A lot has changed. I miss our Sunday conversations, the rhythm of speaking with Mom for the first 15 minutes, followed by your sage wisdom for 15 minutes, followed by another 15 minutes of Mom remembering the questions she didn't initially ask. It was clockwork. Overlooked the importance and magnitude of your gentle hand. I did a work assignment in the United Kingdom. You inspired me to do it. I saw how you always challenge yourself to learn. I was being too comfortable and needed to stretch myself. I always loved being able to share bits of the globe with you and Mom. While working in the UK, I made a weekend trip to see the American National Cemetery outside of Bayeux on the beaches of Normandy. I felt your tug on my right shoulder in the Bayeux, France hotel room, asking me to wake up, ensuring we were the first to see the cemetery that Sunday morning in June of 2019. I know it was your hand reaching down from heaven saying, "Hurry up, son. Your dad is coming with you today." Chris and I built the casita for Mom after your death. The Texas sun in the winter helped warm her shoulder. The time with us gave her stories and experiences to tell her friends. I wish we had built it earlier so I could have been around you more. In your last letter to me, you wrote, "Both Mom and I are disappointed in not being able to visit you guys this month. Sometimes things do not work out like we plan. We will see you in July and maybe before." I reflect back on your written words. Sometimes things don't work out like we plan. Life makes those words ring true. But I also recall when we lost the state semifinal football playoffs my senior year in high school. You saw your son's sadness and quipped, "It all happens for a reason." Chris and I divorced. Yes, quite a surprise. Divorce was a necessary ending. We had grown apart, and I did not do an excellent job communicating. I did not meet her where she was. Instead, I tried to force her to where I thought she should be. I did not enable Kristen to feel psychologically safe, seen, and heard. I did not help her realize her vast potential with the grace, forgiveness, and understanding she deserved. As you always modeled, integrity and character surfaced during the most trying times. Your guidance was felt by both of us in how we worked together for a very amicable divorce. She misses you too. She recently sent me a 1957 North Dakota Agricultural College yearbook after moving back to Fargo. She highlighted the pages with your photos. Your funeral was packed. People came far and wide to remember who you were and how you touched them. So many people came that they opened the fellowship hall for overflow. Dale Hinkle and his son flew in for it. I picked them up at the airport and brought them to the farm prior to the funeral. Curt Trulson provided a moving eulogy. I attempted to capture you in my own eulogy, evoking the image of a Norwegian Yoda and asking the community to wrap Mom with a loving embrace, not just for the next weeks or months, but for years. The community has answered the bell and continues supporting her. Your emotion came through me as I shared in the eulogy how proud you are of Craig and Jenny and the people they've become. Your grandchildren and great-grandchildren are all amazing people and continuing your legacy. You'd be so proud. Each of your children leading their families in amazing careers steeped in purpose. Mom tore down the old grain bins on the hill and replaced them with a park. It is beautiful. A dozen plus Colorado blue spruce mixed with maples, oaks, and shrubs. The color in the height of summer is amazing. People take Sunday drives to see your beautiful landscaping. I know you're watching from above and smiling. thinking back to what that farm looked like in the late 1960s. The hill used to house grain that fed, clothed, and helped provide shelter to our family. Now it fills our souls with color, beauty, and renewed sense of life each spring. Mom took a fall in the winter of 2024. Badly bruised, including her ego and confidence, she never broke a bone. I know your energy helped her recover and gave her strength. She is tough as combining wet wheat. Charlie and she are still best friends, quite a pair. I'm authoring a book capturing the essence of your letters. More importantly, I'm capturing who you were as a person and how you wrote, spoke, and modeled leadership. Mom had a sign made and placed in her park that reflects what you said. If I were to die tomorrow, I'd plant a tree today. My goal is for the book to be like the trees you planted on the farm, providing calmness during storms and sustained beauty and wonderment. Your story deserves to be told. You deserve to be celebrated beyond those of us who knew you. Still, many things remain unchanged. I am still bald. The hair on top of my head hasn't miraculously been resuscitated. I still work for Microsoft, but my time there is concluding. You are still the love of Mom's life. Craig, Jenny, and I are all so proud to call you our dad. Your love still permeates our whole family. My gratitude and love for you remains the most unchanged. Your sacrifice for me and our entire family is appreciated by all of us. Every interaction with my nieces and nephews includes a story about Grandpa Curt. Craig talks about you in every conversation I have with him. Jenny made a multi-volume scrapbook of your letters. Each time I'm back at her in Kermit's Lake Antioch home, we pull it out. I still share the story of your red Chevy pickup pulling up to watch me play Legion baseball in the summer. My pride still swells when I think of you investing all that time playing catch on the summer nights with me. The weekend phone conversations asking about work, guiding life with Kristen, sharing life's musings, instilling me with wisdom. I miss our time on sweltering July North Dakota late evenings listening to you in Cork. I fall in love with your mom more each passing day. Just the two of us, talking about life. I miss those talks. Mostly me just soaking up wisdom. The ability to sit on your wisdom when you knew it or thought you knew the answer was priceless. It allowed others to feel good about their knowledge. Sometimes on the rare occasion, you learn something new. It was quiet confidence rooted in courage, knowing that you win in life with people. Jenny and her husband Kermit were in Austin over the last few weeks as Samantha gave birth to her first son, my great-nephew, making you a great-grandfather again. Can you believe it? They shared how I would like to blurt out answers in trivia, showcasing my knowledge for all to see. I still struggle sitting on my wisdom, but I'm getting better each year. I was back in Stanley for the Memorial Day service. We went out to your grave. Big skies still exist while birds sing, and the wind blows at the Knife River Lutheran Church Cemetery. Your headstone still brings tears to my eyes. Not tears of sorrow, but of joy, knowing you are with the Almighty. Now, as I prepare for the next 40 years of my life, I am pulling a Curt. By that, I mean I'm going to double down and bringing joy to people and gratitude for others. I'm going to send multiple people thanks each day for the next 40 years. I'm also going to be there for others without expecting reciprocity. I'm going to listen and sit on my wisdom. I'm going to love unequivocally. I will fail and not be perfect in my execution. No one is. And I will give myself grace so I'm able to give others grace. You once wrote I was successful because of many gifts, but my greatest gift was having you as my father. I hope you are proud of who I am and who I am becoming. Love, Leif.